from Who's Your Homemade. Today we're going to do some March Madness cupcakes, basketball of course. First I'm going to share with you how I did the cupcake wrappers that looked like nets. I was not able to find any basketball paper, so my husband and son did find some hockey paper. So I have a pattern for a cupcake wrapper, and I simply just put it on the scrapbook paper, traced around it, and cut it out. And then to put it around your cupcake, then of course you just wrap it around like this. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. I wanted to show you how that was put together though. So alrighty, we are going to start with the backboards. And the way I did those was to use regular canned frosting and graham crackers. I just simply broke the graham cracker in half, and you want to use the smooth side down, and you're just going to dip the graham cracker in the frosting like this, and then shake it off, and then shake it back and forth so that it kind of levels out some. This frosting is got a little thick, but you get the idea. So you're just going to melt the frosting so that it's nice and thin, and when they're all done and dried, they're going to look like this. Then you take your red frosting and just a regular round tip, and you're just going to go around the outside and then put the square in. And what I did so that there weren't any lines showing is I figured out where I was going to put the basketball backboard into the cupcake. And then I started in the middle at the bottom. So I just went all the way around like this. And when you are doing a straight line, if you hold the frosting up a little bit and let it drop, then you get a better, more of a straight line. Then you're just going to want to put the other inside square in like that. So that's the backboard. And next we're going to do the cupcakes. So first thing to do is to frost it. And you want a pretty good amount of frosting. You want it nice and tall so that it has a roundness to it like a basketball. Now of course you can always take extra off if you need to. I usually put more frosting on, and then it's easier to take it back off again. We're going to mound it up and work it around so that it's nice and round like a basketball. Then we're going to dip it in orange sugar. And you've seen me do this before. We're going to do the sides first. And then we're going to dip the top. Then with our fingers, we're just going to fill in any pieces of the frosting that is still showing. So there you have the first step of the basketball. Now what we need to do is put the cupcake liner on, or the cupcake wrapper. Because if you try to put it on after it's all done, then it messes up your cupcake. So I just put tape on one end, I wrap it around like this, and seal it closed, right like that. Now next, we need to make an indentation where the backboard's going to go. So taking a knife, you're just going to cut down into your cupcake like that. And you want it about a third of the way through the cupcake. Then next is the black lines on the basketball. You're going to go, again, if you hold it up a little bit higher and let it drop down, it's straight. Hopefully I can do this relatively straight for you. We're going to go up a straight line first. Then we're going to make a curved line. Kind of doing this backwards, straight across the center. Good. Like that. Then it's time to put the basketball backboard in. And the easiest way to get this to stand up is to use some toothpicks. I'm making a mess here. You just want to put the toothpicks in right behind where you made the cut. 3 is good. And stand them straight up so that the basketball backboard stands straight up. And you're just going to stick it in right like that. And there you have it. Your March Madness basketball cupcakes. Thanks for visiting. We'll see you again real soon on HoosierHomemade.com.